Yuhu. Estamos aquí en más alto de Pico. Oh shit. Ah. Buenos dias a todos, Monday 27th of December, and we wake up at our accommodation here at the start of day one of our trek up Sierra Nevada. So last night we drove up probably an hour up the mountains to our accommodation here. We've just had our breakfast. It is just closing up to 8 o'clock now, and we are going to get ready for our trek for the next 2 days. So a special vlog coming up. You know, we'll be trekking today, and then hopefully, if the weather permits, we'll be reaching the peak of Mulhacen tomorrow, which is the highest point here in mainland Spain, and it is at 3,482 meters. I think that's exactly what the number is. So as you can see, pretty nice place. This is just a common area. They had the fire going on over there, and this is just a chill place. Our accommodation and rooms is further up that way. People actually go skiing here. It's the middle of winter. There's snow outside. It's blistering winds, so yeah, there's actually a few people here on a snow trip. So we're finally out of the cities, you know, out of the towns and historic places, and now out in nature. Been here for a week, so this was one of the main things I wanted to do. So legs are feeling a little bit sore since, you know, I did a lot of walking over the last couple of days to the viewpoints, but hopefully I just need them to hold up over the next 2 days. I'm a little bit worried. I've been out of practice, haven't done this in like 2 years, since probably hiking Japan over 2 days, or even hiking through Patagonia in South America. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm scared, but I'm also excited. Okay, estamos listo, and check out where we are now. Holy moly guys, we are doing this. This is legit. You can deal with cold, you can deal with fog, but rain and wind is what's gonna screw you over. Check that out guys, sunrise here at Sierra Nevada. Yoo-hoo! A little bit of a rough and windy start, but check this out. We're off to a little bit of a rough start with the wind and the rain, but the sunrise is all happening behind me. Definitely miss doing things like this. This is already worth it. Just check out how crazy all that looks. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Alright, este momento por campones. Let's go. Y Violet también. Bueno. Ready for some very fun hiking. Just a quick break stop, and we have already ascended quite a fair bit. Well, it feels like we have, but we only just started over there where we're staying. Where we're staying over there is 2,500 meters elevation, so even at that point it's already higher than the highest peak in Australia. Highest peak in Australia is 2,228. But as you can see here, we are already high above the clouds. And Granada is that town just over there.
How do you feel?
Yeah. It's a bit tough with no brakes, but yeah, once we stop a little bit, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit past 11 o'clock now, and we are just having a small break behind the protection of this rock. Oh man, so different while you're walking through. 1 second it's so windy, it's like a galing, blistering blizzard, and the next minute when you come behind this thing, it's quiet and nice and calm as anything. So the lunch that I bought from the accommodation for today, this is what we have got. We have got a sandwich for later on. Yes, cookies. Might have the banana and cookies. I've got the water and juice there as well. As you could also see down there, it is also a snowpike. People skiing and snowboarding down there, and that you could actually take lifts a bit further than we are. So we've just really been doing the hard slog where people normally traverse down from the lifts. This whole time felt like we were in the middle of nowhere fighting for our lives. Got like a cold throat, breathing in the cold air. I don't know whether I feel hot or cold or tired. My back hurts from the bag and my legs are all firing up, all warmed up. Oh, feels good. And it is at these parts right here that is a little bit ridiculous. Oh my god. We are literally going straight up a 45 degree slope. I'm not even traversing, zigzagging through. This is where it gets pretty tough. Check out the wind and the thing up here. Oh man. No chairlifts up in this area. Woohoo! Estamos aquí en más alto de Pico. Oh shit. Ah! Here we go, guys. All our efforts. It is freezing and super cold up here. But we have made it to the top. To the icy summit of today's hike. Hi. This is crazy.
Bueno, que cuando echéis fotos y estáis, nos vamos.
Yo ya la tengo.
Y comemos algo un poquito en el albergue y nos vamos por el otro lado, ¿ok?
Oh my god, we have made it back. Oh my god, that was so painful. That was the first hike that it feels like the downhill went a lot longer than the uphill. And there wasn't that many breaks. Oh, my back is so heavy. I think I've got like cramps on my traps. My legs are sore. I fell a few times, but we finally made it back. Thank God for that. And this place actually looks pretty nice in the sun with kids and families having fun in the snow. Yes, finally.
Oh, muerto, hombre muerto.
How do you say gracias?
Bueno, si no puedes tocar.
Yes. This was our trek this morning from the red dot where we started all the way to Pico de Veleta. Pico de Veleta was 3,396. Veleta is actually from the Arab word meaning cliff and is the second highest point in the Sierra Navada, and then the highest one tomorrow. Holy jeez. So when we got there, we were supposed to traverse through the mountains, but you saw it was way too windy, so we had to go all the way back, and now we're just in the car heading somewhere so we can get to our refugio for tonight, which is where we are staying. So we have just spent the last 2 hours weaving and winding and going around the whole mountain, and the sun is setting now. It's like 5:40 at the moment, so only a couple of more minutes of sunlight. But this is the back way to the refugio, which we're gonna stay tonight. Refugio Poqueira. this is actually relatively close. When we were at that peak, it would have taken the same amount of time to get to that refugio as it did going all the way back to our original accommodation. But since it was so windy, we couldn't do it. So we pretty much have an extra long trek today, and then now it's late. So we are up for a bit of a night hiking. Oh, great. I'd have to say though, that sleep for like 2 hours was like the best ever. And I also changed to this bag here because my back killed. Now I've got, you know, the waist straps to distribute the load a little bit, which is what you need for trekking. It's just that I don't have a smaller bag for that, and it's only really my big bag that has it, but my back wouldn't be able to take it, so I really needed to swap bags. So I think this is going to be a 9-kilometer hike. Should take us 2.5 hours. Oh shit.
¿Dónde pone 3 horas?
Ahí.
2 horas, hombre.
3 horas.
8 kilómetros. 2 hours.
2 hours.
Vamos, chavales. Cuidado, que asesinas a alguien.
Usted está aquí, and this is our hike to Refugio Poqueira. So we have finally made it to the refugio. We are alive and we survived that horrible 3-hour trek at night time in the blistering wind. There were some times in that moment I was just like, what did I get myself into? One of the most terrible, most difficult experiences I've had hiking so far. My body was just aching everywhere, my back was sore, my legs. Just had it even after we came down that mountain, just knowing we had another 3-hour hike. Yeah, it just wasn't a pleasant experience, and you know, I don't know if you could hear the wind, it's just a blizzard out there. Oh man. Had really good dinner as well, had soup, had meat and pasta and everything, so loaded up. The problem is that wasn't even the main activity for this trip. That was just a little warm up. We've got Hassan, which is the highest point here in Spain, tomorrow, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel, but yeah, gonna get a good sleep now and see how that goes. We did like 8.5 hours of pure trekking today with not many breaks. Yeah, haven't done anything like this for 2 years, so definitely out of shape. I'm from Australia, I'm not used to high altitudes as well, and doing a lot of treks, so. But I think as terrible as this experience was, especially at the end, I think later on I'll look back at it and be thankful for it, and you know, be one of those things to remember for a long time. But anyway, that's a big day done. I'm gonna sign off, so hope you guys enjoyed our adventure today, and catch you guys nice and early tomorrow.